like having Bloodseeker that's going to give attack speed to Medusa at the later stages of the game, or Spell Amp to Lashrak. Okay, still, I really love the Zeus pick.
But with Rubik and Undying in particular, their size and their posture and everything actually does look pretty damn similar when he wears that set. So I think you have a case there.
Thank you, SyndereN, for backing me up.
When people compare Dragon Knight and Silencer, you know, like most of the time, like, yeah, but, you know, they look pretty different. And one of them turns into a dragon. Oh, Miracle's actually dead.
With the Blood Right. Yes, very nice timing. They're just on the edge of the Blood Right. That's first blood for Team Liquid.
So, should be a very good start for Boxy in this. And the good news there is it frees Taiga up. You remember the game we cast the other day with, we had a Tiny Timbersaw off lane, and the Tiny was free to roam and pressure mid. We could see a similar game here, as Miracle might just flat out die again bottom. They missed the toss, it doesn't matter.
Man, NIGMA dying in every lane essentially right now. Mid, I saw Weehaw go down to Quickfa's beautiful combo. Actually popped his Fairy Fire as well, but...
Kuro didn't bring a salve though, so Miracle, yeah, he survives, but he can't touch creeps with anything else than Stifling Dagger right now. That's just, if he comes in close, he's dead, and waiting for this tangle will take a while. Good rotation mid though from GH, using the Icarus dive to get in on the Lesh, set up Zeus for that kill, get him with a power rune bottom as well, which will be an illusion. As, well, maybe I have to eat my words, they might be able to kill Taiga here. Kuro is low.
Right, coming again. Miracle is just going to tank it up. He does get the kill in the meantime. Boxy, empowered by all these low HP heroes, will continue to right-click Miracle, who's getting healed by GH in turn. And here comes Weehaw. Rotation from mid, but Boxy is way too quick.
No Thunder God. He'll be okay.
Weehaw does have his ultimate to work with now. His courier did get killed. I'm not sure if anything was actually on it, though, of consequence, but...
Make it have to
Make it actually extended Stone Gaze. Yeah, interesting. Just
he's going to lose his courier to bash. That's his treads. Oh, that is so bad.
Yeah, now Mind Control.
So bad, lol, chat might say.
Going to continue to try and 1v3 here. Has really tunnel vision on Insania. Unfortunately for him, the Crush will not connect this time around, so he's going to get brought down one way or the other, but Zeus helping him get a kill there, so it ends up being a 1-for-1. Could have been a lot worse for sure.
Yeah, killing those treads is a pretty big deal. So it's 2.5 minutes roughly that Mickey doesn't have that, so will affect his farming speed.
Boxy getting some help
He's
in
dead.
the form of Taiga. He will die, but the Blood Right doing massive damage. Taiga not comfortable enough to finish off PA as the wand is still in tow. As Insania comes in to attempt to save his friend. Miracle jumps in, will trade his life for the support kill, and Kuroki looks like he'll TP out just fine.
Usually I would like either Bloodstone or Ewel's more for the defensive potential primarily. Yeah. But we've seen
technically more setup for Blood Right as well. So we're going to see the Blood Right now, but telekinesis into death for Mr. Boxy.
This is a big steal for Rubik. Stolen. That is such a good spell on Rubik. It's incredible. Ancient stack that he farmed very easily. I think he got Blood Rage, used Split Shot and Iron Talon to clear that up very quickly. So a huge spike in his net worth. Remember a moment ago we said he was, what was it, 700 ahead of Miracle? We're now talking 2.5k.
Egg
he is dead
used,
again.
And yeah, Boxy's super dead. Has no TP, so really didn't have any business being this deep into the lane. Of course, we have the vision that he does not, but he will add another death to his counter. Has 3 as of now.
I'm not, like, I understand the matchup and what the point is of picking Zeus into it. I'm just thinking, what options does Medusa have except BKB and Hood? I don't really think there is much to solve that. Because any items that you buy, I mean, maybe you buy less
Miracle
stats. Oh, he is toast.
Jesus. Absolutely.
Bit of a counterplay here, Sunray.
No, they're not going to be able to find anybody.
That gives almost no value against the hero, because you're a tank here, but you take more damage, so... Kind of like buying Heart against heroes that have percentage-based damage.
The old Lifestealer approach before they changed Beast. Oh, initiation Mind Control. He's going to whip his Crush, unfortunately, and he's going to pay the price. One death for him.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what he was looking for. I mean, it's obvious from our vision, right, that Liquid have a lot of heroes there, but...
Yeah,
it's a little bit crazy.
Double Crush, but
it's going to cost them the tower.
Splitting the uprights.
Pretty big.
The tier 1 will fall. GH's egg is up in 5 seconds. Here's the initiation this time from Boxy, and then Kuroki showing his Blood Right as well, but looks like he's going to be the first to fall. Avatos onto, the Ruptured Phoenix destroyed again. No time to even use the egg this time around, and still only 2k behind, so I mean, I just look at this game as from a perspective, Medusa just the longer this game goes, the stronger she gets. But again, there is a Zeus.
There's solutions
I don't know
here.
if it works exactly the same way.
I think
Normally would seem.
Oh, that's a very dead Bloodseeker.
That is burst damage out of control. Bloodseeker dead at the blink of an eye. No buyback to speak of. GH still with the egg. Doing percentage-based damage to Medusa this time around. And
the problem is there's insane single target burst on the NIGMA lineup, so they can smoke around and just hit the backline. And Medusa will not be in time to save that backline. If you get Slaughter amped plus Zeus ulti, PA 1 crit, you're dead.
Koikfa staying alive. False promise applied to him as well as mind control is going to pay the ultimate price, but egg does get expended, so they at least will not get the Phoenix yet.
Not too shabby at it.
True.
You have Edict. It helps. It's not, like you said, it's not great, but do they have a medallion? They don't. I would imagine they want to buy Solar Crest this game for their Medusa.
Taiga's dead.
Yep.
Wrong place, wrong time.
How do you protect your teammates if NIGMA get the jump? That's still my biggest fear here for Liquid is if Slardar, Zeus, and Phoenix just get to cast their spells and soak, PA will kill 2 or 3 heroes behind Medusa. Oh, they might try to go on Medusa here.
And with the newly minted Aegis, he's going to pop the Stone Gaze, and Slardar will turn to Stone immediately. But Oracle's already dead, so that's their save. But Miracle, way in front, ends up expending his Aegis in turn. And Weehaw tossed into the brunt of the damage. 50 seconds on the deck for him. No buyback whatsoever. As it looks like the fight's going to break up a little bit as Oracle buys back into the game. Avatos is available. Avalanche is more than enough just to take out Kuroki on his own. And all alone is this poor, poor Miracle PA.
Huge for Liquid. A couple of things there. First of all, the arena of the fight. Insania just got off Ghost Scepter when he got jumped by PA. Almost got one shot, but survived. And it cost so much time for Miracle, and he got rooted and turned around on. He doesn't have BKB yet. So if he gets caught this close to the enemy tier 2 tower, they can just overwhelm him. So really, a lot of things there from Liquid going very, very well. And they might look for more here. Koikfa? Who's killing who exactly?
Yeah, Atos is there to ensure that he'll be able to pick up that kill, and another toss coming to fruition, but the Leshrac will die, so that is a huge kill for NIGMA. Despite not having the PA available right now, they're able to get the opposite position too. Mind control, blink TPs to safety.
You might want the Scotty regardless because you want to have a reliable way of sticking on PA and Slardar. You want the slow for yourself. You have the MKB, so you hit the PA almost all the time.
Liquid looking for Weehaw. The Avalanche does connect into the toss, not able to toss back to his team, but Weehaw spending everything in his arsenal to try to take out Taiga. It's not going to be successful, and Weehaw will die in the midst of Nimbus. And now the egg used as well, and that's easily right-click down for Liquid as they have an 8k net worth lead now.
It's not really a play that they can make if they don't have protection from a stun, right? You want the Rubik or the Slaughter there to defuse a situation like that. Instead, you only have the Sunray, but that's not going to stop them. They don't care. They're just going to keep running at him and overwhelm him with that damage. Tier 2 tower falls bottom. This is Liquid's... This is how their strategy wants to work. It's really come together.
Miracle is ruptured right now. It's going to get tossed into the fray and brought down. That combo again working out for Liquid. And they're going to take out Kuroki in the midst of the tier 2 tower. Man, and Liquid are starting to run away with this match. And I mean, you talked about Mickey's farm, SyndereN. He wasn't even involved in that fight, but
even if you have these counters, she might be too much to handle. Like there's an Oracle save. He's 2 items ahead of the PA, it feels like. It's too much.
It doesn't feel like. It's 8k. That is 2 items ahead, for sure. A little bit of a whiffed initiation there for Taiga. But again, Mickey just right-clicking from afar. There's the toss into the back line. Mind control taken out from pure right-clicks after the fact. We'll see if Liquid want to reset or not. Oh, it's percentage-based as well. Okay. Yeah. So even from his own team taking percentage-based damage.
How many ways can we make it challenging for Mickey and he's still not gonna die?
Is only 1-0 with 8 assists, so there's the Avatar combo. Zeus. Taiga, the rupture again. Weehaw is dead, but he doesn't have buyback this time around. Taiga attempting to get out.
Oh, the perfect save!
Fate's Edict will save him from that magic damage, but the Rax is already gone. The buyback from Weehaw expended. Now Mickey, he is actually getting somewhat low. We'll use Stone Gaze, Mind Control. Ends up getting tossed in by Bleed by Rubik. He's just going to get Avatos to death, it looks like. Mystic Snake to follow. Koikfa looks to be dead. He's going to pop that Essence Ring and stay alive a little bit longer, but will fall shortly after. Miracle now already popped his BKB. He's just getting right-clicked down by Mickey, and the False Promise not enough to keep him alive. So the position 1 and 2 are dead for Liquid. We'll see if they end up buying back. Probably not, as Taiga able to Avatos poor Miracle down to his death, and Weeha, this looks to be a potential dieback as blood rights are being exchanged from each respective team. But Weeha does live at the cost of Kuroki.
I saw a little bit of
call
the
that a 3 for 2, but there were buybacks as well. Just imagine when the 3 toss charge, I'm not sure we're going to get to this point of the game, but Taiga, 3 toss charges with Boxy's Aghanim Scepter double rupture.
Yeah, and then they both have E-Blade Dig in 5.
Yes. See, I like the way you're thinking.
Yeah, me too. It happens in your games, not in this game. This is not.
That's not true. I actually watched you recently. You played a 60-minute game recently. Mind Control, Avatos combination. There's the rupture again inside of this Nimbus, but it's going to matter now. They're going to take it out very quickly. 49 seconds on the deck. Mind Control does have buyback this time around. We'll use it immediately as Roshan, we can see, is available for the taking. Split shot using modifiers. Scotty on multiple targets. Very helpful. And it looks like that is what they were kind of waiting for. As
he's going to lead the charge.
For a potential pick.
Didn't find anything.
Yeah, Mind Control. There's the initiation. The egg on the other side, but my lord, Oracle actually taken out immediately by Mind Control. Looks like he will be the trade of sorts as the egg does officially go off. So 2 kills quickly for NIGMA, but Miracle stuck right next to a Leshrac. That's not something you want to see as GH continue to get right-clicked down by Mickey, the siege tank himself. Buyback onto Boxy. And with that, this should be a free Roche for Liquid.
But still, there's just too much in the tank, and it makes you wish for them that they took some sort of fight like this 10 minutes ago. But it's easier said than done. This was under very controlled circumstances on their side of the map. They had the high ground advantage.
Yeah, and this will be a free mid laner Axe. They cannot go for Megas because the tier 2 is still up and running for Team NIGMA. I mean, they could technically go for the throne, but the Diabolic Edict just feels...
It's
from
incredible.
A casual perspective, just ungodly for pushing.
It is so good. It's not only for pushing either. It's a lot of damage in teamfights too. Like it's just
true.
You can't ignore how much this does. Oh, they're in on Tiny.
Yeah, they're gonna actually use False Promise onto Taiga as Mind Control looking to be brought down. Ruptured in the river. The egg is expended. We'll be able to right-click this down. It looks like it will survive and go off eventually. Mind Control dropping extremely low. They do get the Tiny, but it's gonna cost them both Slarter and Rubik. And now the chase is on. Taiga finds poor little GH on that Phoenix.
If they can see that there's no buybacks here, they feel very confident. Phoenix doesn't have it. In their minds, they're probably forcing a Phoenix buyback here, but it's not there. Oh, Zeus.
This thing is Taiga again. Yep. Goodbye, Weeha. That should be GG. I just want to quickly talk about this. Aghanim Scepter for Leshrac, but you go 0 talents for Lightning Storm. He ignored both of them. Just seems weird, right? Just seems counterintuitive.
Yeah,
I need the numbers on this.
I still think this is... I just think these talents are most of the time just better. I don't think he needs the slow. I don't think he needs Lightning Storm damage because the Edict is still more powerful overall. Oh, Mind Control's super dead. They did get Taiga, but... Are they gonna back off here with their Megas? No.
I'm not
Seems like they want to keep going.
That is technically a dieback for Tiny. And yeah, I mean, Aegis is still in there for Mickey as Kuroki jumps right next to him, has the toss available, brings him back into the midst of Miracle, who's just getting right-clicked down with that MKB. Weeha's dead. NIGMA just dropping like flies. The Aegis finally consumed, but it's going to cost NIGMA their entire team as GG's finally come out. And Liquid take a 1-0 lead in this best-of-3 series.
Yep. Very nicely done. All right. I was very excited dog about that game.
Thank you, Onion.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
He's a big Liquid fan. He loves that water. Maybe he needs some right now, but...
Yeah, we're going to have a fight for the rune. Toss to start things off. Into the Fortune's End. Kuroki taking a lot of damage with that blood, right? But will survive at the end of the day. So let's talk about this Bloodseeker Tiny combo that we saw last game. Oh! He cliffed himself, Kuroki! On the cliff, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think Toss can reach. Technically doesn't have vision. Insania. He's coming up. There's the toss onto Insania, and Kuroki will die. First blooded in the most embarrassing fashion possible. So Liquid already with an excellent start.
I still worry though that they just eventually start harassing Miracle so much that he needs to invest his gold into regen, and once that happens, then then you're still winning the lane by a pretty significant margin. Currently slight lead for Quickva, but Miracle out of regen. Kuro has 1 salve, 1 tango. It's not too much to work with.
Top lane, SyndereN. Mind Control has been cutting these waves left, right, and center. Purifying Flames, the second one to come from Insania, is enough to take him out finally. GH dives away, basically solo. It wasn't solo XP, but got all the last hits. So that's at least a good start from that perspective.
Yeah, that's fine. Even though he dies, he's still top net worth. It's obviously better if it's avoidable. I didn't see the whole play. I don't know how it started, but... cutting with
lane, got a lot of fairy fires being popped here as Weeha's gonna get tornadoed by Boxy, but there is the Crypt Swarm to finish him off. That must have been like basically exact damage. That was really close. Level 3 Crypt Swarm.
Yeah.
If I didn't F it up.
I would have killed you if only I didn't fuck up. Yeah, exactly.
It makes him feel better at the very least. I think that's fine. Up Stormhammer in the bot lane. Taiga is gonna get the toss off though for Miracle. Kuroki missing the skewer, but Taiga's still in a lot of trouble. Couple more right clicks would
Blood
suffice.
right in a second. Kuro needs to be careful here.
Miracle continuing to chase. Blood right is going to connect onto both heroes.
Oh no.
And the first to fall is the poor Magnus. Now Miracle finally will get some retribution. It's a 1-for-1, but now Quickly is just going to continue to right click. Yeah, Earn already picked up. Damn, that was really
nicely done.
The denies
by
and neutrals. That is a huge freaking stack. Jesus.
Yeah, that's crazy big. I think Taiga wasn't expecting that he was going to be in vision there for Stormhammer, but Miracle somehow found just a brief moment, really. I don't think that would have been more than like a half a second later. He would have been fine. As again, MC will get cut now. That's the one benefit.
Mid lane though, Boxy dies again. So this time with the help of both Kuroki and mostly GH. Taiga's gonna be back in 10 seconds. Yeah. Maybe a slight switch of lanes potentially. Although Taiga still has the Avatos available. There's the Blood Right to set it up.
Oh, he felt the toss.
Not able to get it off though. There finally gets it off into the tier 1 tower. Invoker on his way. Another TP as well, but Weeha not taking that much damage. Cold Snap gonna keep him in place. Tornado to follow, but it's just not enough damage, at least not yet. But there's the Blood Right. There's the setup. Finally, they're able to take out Weeha. It takes the entirety of Team Liquid essentially to get this done, with the exception of Mickey in the top lane as a PA.
Definitely need more carries to be 6 slotted minute 20 in your games, guys. Don't everybody get on board.
What if they gave the same love to your support? This top lane, Mickey is going to get called into the Exorcism, into the Culling Blade, and this looks to be a tier 1 tower as well. Oh, Quickva. Try to set up a kill onto Miracle. He's going to have some support both from Insania and Taiga, able to take out the Courier, and that might be where this ends. Well, Quickva, Blood Right in another 1 second. Avalanche not going to connect. Mickey is also here. They really want this kill. Miracle's going to pop his ult in tow, though. He's going to get the cleave. Easy kill onto Bloodseeker, and with the support, they should be able to find more. PA is next. Taiga tanking this tower. Doesn't look like Kuroki will be able to finish him off, but...
I think a lot of people in this situation are worried about dying. They're like, oh, I'm farmed, I should be careful. He's using his farm to pressure the opponent very effectively. Like, if he dies, it's to 3 or 4 hero rotations, and if they don't rotate, then he's just keeping them from hitting creeps. This is a damn it if you do, damn it if you don't situation. Quickva, nice silence.
The silence will prevent the RP, but the Stormhammer is there regardless. It's the entirety of Team NIGMA in this bot lane now. Weeha's Exorcism with this tier 1 tower. Bottom is still going to survive, and it looks like NIGMA wants to defend it if they end up trying to prioritize that, but you can see Liquid smoking into their own jungle. And there's the Atos reveal. Looks to be a kill onto Kuroki one way or the other. They find it pretty easily. Miracle's gonna pop that ult. 3 shots, Taiga. Good Lord Almighty. Mind Control with a nice Berserker's Call. And there's the cleave continuing to come. The Culling Blade through the False Promise. Didn't really talk about that interaction, but that works wonders. 4 for 1 in favor of Team NIGMA.
Save the target of the stun with the Oracle. If he has BKB only, he doesn't follow, and then you can counterplay once again with an Oracle save. Like, you have Bloodseeker who can be fast, Invoker can Ghost Walk. Maybe you have some cute toss saves, whatever it is. PA will defend.
Insania is dead. Just wanted to update you on that.
Thank you.
As NIGMA able to take the Aegis, put it on Miracle. Like you said, does have that 10-second BKB and just now working on the Agnum Scepter. Top lane, Taiga attempting to get out of dodge, but the egg is able to finish him off. Mickey does get the trade, but not able to take out the egg himself. And with that GH, oh, okay, Atos into the blood right. Looks like it will be in time, but here comes Miracle. Big boy in tow. There's the Stormhammer. And all right.
What level is Blur?
Definitely
level
helps.
2. Okay, I mean...
Okay, yeah, he's not a high level then. But it looks like Miracle and company should be able to clean up Koifa pretty easily. Although the tornado, again, very nicely done. With that, Koifa will live.
There's going to be an Axe Blink call that you need to deal with. You need to deal with a Blink RP. The many ways they have of protecting this egg makes it almost always just a flat-out hard disengage for Liquid, and that's tough. It means if you get jumped by any of these stuns, the egg feels safe to follow through.
Ghost Scepter gonna save Boxy for now, or I should say Koifa, but not for long. A 2-for-0 into the tier 2. It's still right to go for the damage over trying to survive. But maybe even with BKB, it's not going to make much of a difference against Miracle, who's this ridiculously farmed right now.
I think you have to light us, so.
BKB popped on Miracle. Taiga dead. And mid-rack to follow. God Strength still activated right now. And a 20-minute racks is NIGMA's. And with all these towers on, especially the top lane.
Mask of Madness and doping? Dude, it's out of control, man. He is...
That's true. That's a good point.
Full on rabies mode.
Uh-oh. Boxy's found out. And I'm just going to go on a limb here and say that he is dead. Let's see if I'm correct, SyndereN. Yup. Nice. Mind Control not able to chop him down, though. Hey, I was right once earlier as well. You commended me.
That's a personal best. 2 in one day.
Forget it.
Oh, and Sanya.
He is also dead. I'm going to call it now. There we go. 3 times. I'm just going to do this the rest of the game.
Damn, you can get so many predictions right in the game if you say people that get jumped by Sven will die. That's actually incredible.
No, top
what do you
lane,
think?
though.
If Taiga gets jumped by Sven, do you think he's gonna... Oh.
Mind Control looks to be fine for now, SyndereN.
Yes!
Very good. Wherever Miracle goes, people die. Mind Control is going to live. We'll go on a limb here and say Mind Control is also dead, SyndereN. God, I'm good. Man, we as a team, we're 100% accurate on calling who's going to die this game.
That's true.
Yep, that's definitely how math works. Miracle Aegis has been consumed by Roshan himself. Now, here's a real lore question. We're going to wait for Mickey to get destroyed by Miracle, but Insania is there with the save. Insania will likely die as a result of this. Indeed, that is the case. Now, the question is, can Miracle go through this false promise? It doesn't matter. Jesus, horse. Just cleave off those creeps. Thank you, Miracle. This game is not even remotely close.
Foxy, why did you have to go and try to help?
GG is called.
I mean, oh my
Sven
God.
In a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen.
Shannon, 3-game series. We haven't had that in this tournament so far. Every series we've had has been a 2-0 beatdown.
Yeah,
this has been a 1-1 beatdown.
This is a 1-1
beatdown. You have 3 cores. I mean, Viper relies on some magical damage, but also prefers to use the right clicks. So Pogna pick, I'm really liking it here.
It's great against the Slaughter and Ursa. They're very physical-oriented heroes that need to attack targets, so Decrep good both offensively and defensively there. Not too good against Oracle, though. I think Oracle is one of the better supports at dealing with it because of its innate ability to handle Decrep. Oh, they missed the arrow. That's not a good start. Kuro has to skewer away.
Yeah, well, at least he's not on the cliff this time around, but Mickey's getting chased by Miracle. Stormhammer another 6 seconds. Kuroki going to be chasing him as well. As GH in the meantime getting blocked by Insania. See if they can do enough damage to actually finish him off. It's like they will have enough. That is first blood going the way of Taiga and a Stormhammer to follow onto Mickey, but it looks like he will be fine as more blocking from Insania. Kuroki can't quite get to the cliff again. Been struggling with that one a bit, although this is more to get away than anything. That's a new cosmetic that 1% of the time you turn golden. Taiga in the meantime, top lane. Looks like he will survive through this onslaught of damage. When he gets... Oh, you're right. He does turn gold.
When he gets crushed, he turns to gold.
Huh.
It's like Hand of Midas for a water.
Well, as we're looking at the cosmetics, Miracle dies in the top lane. This wasn't my fault this time. Well, now the Courier's in a lot of trouble. Kuroki, does he have the move speed to actually finish it off? It looks like he does. Will be successful. Miracle trying to catch up in this lane in terms of CS. And... Oh, Shadow Realm is popped. Still will take the brunt of that damage, this Taiga. And looks like Kuroki's going to find his way to the grave. Mickey gets a second as now Miracle on the run in a 3v1, but they don't really have any utility to throw at him.
But I think keeping on running up here with these 3 heroes is just not going to cut it. It looks like that is their plan, though. They just keep coming back, but The plays aren't working. Miracle is running...
Arrow.
It does connect.
Into the shockwave as well, not even needing to skewer, although the Shadow Realm keeps him alive for now, and the skewer misses, and the damage to Miracle with the Shadow Realm, unbelievable. This is so out of control now in Liquid's favor.
With this draft and how this patch works and how they've been playing lately, I feel like NIGMA will struggle a lot when Miracle has a bad start. It really is the big difference maker. In general, in this patch, like, the carry needs to feel good, right? He is very sad.
No, they're looking for a potential kill here. Stormhammer into Arrow, into the Decrepify. Suck from Weehaw is going to be enough to take out Koikfa. Really big kill. Weehaw top of the net worth, and he's going to be the... Well, I guess both him and Mind Control.
They know exactly what's coming, so they have the Terrorize in position, and Taiga places it perfectly. That was really nicely done. It's going to cost them a Slaughter TV back to base, but well worth it. 3 hero rotation from NIGMA failing that gank. Weeha's invis.
Smoke is popped. Yeah, they know that somebody is here, possibly invis. He's going to show himself, does Weehaw, with GH helping out. The arrow's going to connect on the Shadow Realm target. Remember, Ravage is down, but they're going to find the Dark Willow regardless. Now the Decrepify into the Nether Blast to follow. Koikfa. He's at half HP with Boxy coming to help him out. We'll see if this will be enough. His life drain's actually canceled thanks to that crush. So really good timing from Boxy overall. They're going to find Mirana, so a 1-for-1 to start things out. There's the RP for Kuroki, finally getting that level 6. Really needed that, but not enough damage to actually finish anybody off. And it's like Weehaw is the one that dies. A 3-for-0 so far as Kuroki being chased by Boxy. And with Skewer up in 5 seconds, I don't think he's going to be able to survive this. Huge turnaround for Liquid. I thought that
if they get Sven now too, it's a total disaster. Miracle can't die. He can't die here. He can't die here.
Trying to slow him.
He's
Arrow
dying.
gonna split the uprights, and yeah, the stacks from Mickey more than enough. Full team wipe in favor of Liquid.
If Ursa has the same net worth as Sven, he's one of the few carries that can flat out just maul him, you know? You don't have to run away. It's kind of similar to Lifestealer going Halberd. You can keep going, so, oh no.
Boxy showing off that Blink Dagger, and that's a God Strength Sven. Does get most of the Ancients, but obviously the death is really going to hurt. NIGMA working their way towards bot lane. Mickey would be an enormous kill. Insania is in the vicinity with False Promise available.
He would be happy to die here if Ursa gets out. Great read.
Mickey.
Sentry is down.
Wow, that was great.
Very
if he
good.
gets out.
Oh,
okay,
no,
not out yet. Goes back in, gets gushed. Weehaw pops the Hastrun, so you can't chase him anymore. Mind Control still with that Ravage, but Liquid are here in numbers now. This is going to be a big team fight. Stormhammer onto Koikfa to start things out, but the Crush looks like they're going to be able to take out Miracle at the start of this fight, and there's the False Promise already being used on Ursa. He's going to earn himself and should be good to go as a result. Actually, no, he dies. Wow, they actually did enough damage, but Mind Control, Kraken Shell activates. Not sure if they actually want to go towards him, but Kuroki misses his RP. Truly unfortunate. In the meantime, Weehaw getting bashed down by Boxy and Koikfa's right clicks, but the suck is there. Do they have another stun in the meantime? The Crush to follow, and they finally take him out. Takes forever, but it's a 2-for-1. As the chase on the Mind Control, the endless battle of the Tidehunter will finally come to an end. Ends up being a 3-for-1. I was actually really surprised that Ursa died.
Tide ulti and Mag ulti on cooldown. How are NIGMA possibly going to combat this?
I mean, they have God Strength, but yeah, without that CC, it'll be very difficult to contest. I feel like he had an Urn Charge before the fight started, so maybe he used one aggressively as the fight was happening. Either way, free Roche for Liquid. Mind Control. Okay, that's the Aegis. Jesus, Decrepify into the life drain is more than enough, and Mickey just has to hightail away. That was miscalculation at its best right there. Stormhammer onto 3. The Crush to follow, though. He's going to turn this around on the Miracle again. He's going to take the Viper Strike, but getting healed by Weehaw in the meantime. Terrorize to follow, though, and that is more than enough to take out Miracle again. That is his 6th death. He's 0-6-1. Not something you see every day for Miracle. Is Mickey. Oh, the arrow! Boxy ends up tanking it. They're going to take out Kuroki very easily. But has to be careful with the Decrepify into the life drain again, but Fate's Edict able to help him out just a bit to survive through another combo from Weehaw.
Ursa going for the standard build. He went Sanjin Yasha. Now he gets BKB. Sometimes you see them bypass BKB to go straight Satanic. In this game, I think the BKB is mandatory. There's just too many stuns. You get all the freedom. And now you're getting nullified.
Oh, the crush onto 3 heroes. Boxy showing off his Aghanim Scepter as well. Miracle trying to right-click him down, but there's the Viper Strike to follow. Ravage now, but Miracle just getting right-clicked by Mickey. Absolutely destroyed, terrorized onto 2 heroes now, as it looks like Liquid are just cleaning up this fight. GH looks to be next on the list. Taiga ends up saving himself thanks to that Yules, and that is 4 kills instantly in favor of Liquid.
Yep.
This is the AUI special. Not usually Pugna, but you just sit in the trees and
blasting a tower blasting a tower through backdoor protection.
Yes, something.
I mean,
like
no matter who does this, I don't think it's good. This isn't. I mean, okay, now it broke.
Uh-oh, Miracle. He's gonna pop his BKB. Kuroki trying to get off the RP, but not to be this time around. Does have buyback though. Miracle. There's. Oh my god. Mickey.
As strong as the Sven Slardar has looked in games we've watched, Ursa Slardar is also filthy. You know, we talked a lot of good stuff about this Pugna as a pick in this game. Its timing is disappearing now, and you've just been crushed, right? You didn't really win a single fight all game. You lost the laning stage. And here comes Mickey, and there's another great crush.
A double crush, instant kill onto Kuroki. Mind control still with the Ravage available. And again, buyback still there for Kuroki. But they're just going to give up this kill again. So a double for Mickey, who is finishing the nullifier, so not saving for any kind of buyback situation, especially when you see that the nullifier is there for Mickey. All that minus armor to work with. Boxy with his. They're going to go for this uphill potential fight. They're going to get the crush up. Actually does connect onto Kuroki, who gets the RP up into the Ravage. Do they have damage to follow it up? Kuroki melts under the pressure. Now Miracle getting right-click down. Weeha not able to save him in time. The heal just not nearly enough. A triple kill for Mickey. And this will be a Roshan to follow most likely, or just the game.
Ursa pops in Rage and BKB. Whoever he decides to kill will die. They have no save except Pugna to Crep, and that one gets nullified off, so good luck. You can't really save them. It's pretty crazy to see. That's Dota for you. Like, one game Sven looks like the most broken hero ever, and in the next game he's just useless. Like, it's really... So much can happen based on what happens in the first 10 minutes and what counter picks you have.
Yeah, the laning stage was just as hard of a stomp as I've seen in quite a while. Because it looks like the damage will be done this time to Weeha. There's that nullifier, just crushing him, not able to decrepify himself. This will be, at the very least, a Rax. They cannot go for Megas, so they'll have to go for either bottom or the throne. And again, everybody is melting. With the Corrosive Haze and with the Orb of Destruction, Ursa just 3 shots people. Absolutely insane. Mind control nullified again. And yeah, is dead as a result. BKB pop from Mickey. Not really needed, but GG is finally called, and Team Liquid take this series. It's so weird. Every game was a stomp, and it's 2-1.
Yeah. They got just absolutely rolled this game. It has you wonder what would have happened if they placed their lanes differently. I understand why they did what they did, but the top lane did not go as well as they expected. They can't be surprised that this is what they ran into.